storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
Cynthia and Peter real quick. Oh, damn. Y'all thought I was going to forget about y'all. Cynthia, you almost got off, but you ain't getting off with this. So Cynthia and Peter's in the middle of a lawsuit right now, okay? So we got introduced to this couple on season 3 on Real Housewives of Atlanta. We saw them get engaged on the show. But let me tell you a little backstory about their relationship. See, Cynthia is a runaway bride. She has ran away from the wedding 3 times, all right? And when they actually got married, we didn't really think she was going to show up. Her mama and her sister tried to hide the marriage license, which was a sign from God that it wasn't meant for her to marry this man, and that this man was going to take a lot of her money. Everybody was trying to tell her, he going to take a lot of your money. No matter how you slice it, don't marry him. Stay, you can be with him, don't marry him. But she did it anyway and had to learn the hard way. You know, in life, you got to let people knock their head. You got to let them, sometimes they knock their head a few times. But when she met Peter, she was in New York. She had Noelle. She had a beautiful home in New York. And he convinced her to move down here to Atlanta. So already their relationship, when they got here in season 3, was already off to a rocky start. Whenever one person wants to relocate and the other person doesn't, that relationship typically doesn't work out. Kelly Clarkson. Should have listened to your man, Kelly Clarkson, when he said he wanted to stay in Nashville. He didn't want to move to no L.A. He didn't know nobody no L.A. life. He said he was good on that, but you didn't listen. And now you finna pay him $300,000 a damn month. Anyway, off Kelly Clarkson's ass. And so they get down here, they get engaged, they get married, and Peter starts having all these multiple businesses that fail, including Bar 1. Do you guys remember Bar 1 Atlanta? When Peter opened this bar, it was finally doing well, and then it turns out that the landlords was never paying the mortgage on the actual building, but they was collecting that rent. You know, Atlanta is scam city, but this is stuff that happens from sea to shining sea. This is stuff that happens everywhere. You think you paying rent and you get kicked out your ish. You get kicked out your own ish. All right. Moving right along from that. Once it was proven that Peter had been paying rent, he had the option to actually buy, well, not buy that location, but he decided to go ahead and buy another location for Bar 1. He said, we're going to find another and we're going to buy it and we're going to own it. And apparently Cynthia gave him $170,000 to do it. Well, now that building failed. He went to Bar 1 Charlotte, and I don't know how that is. Y'all let me know, is it still in Charlotte? I know he still got Bar 1 Miami right now. And let me say this, I'm not down in the entrepreneur brother. With entrepreneurs, you ain't got to get it right every time. You just got to get it right once. There's a lot of ups and downs when you're trying to build a bit. Hey, I'm not mad at the brother. However, when you pay somebody money, Peter Parker pick a pen, you got to pay it back, Peter. You got to pay it back. And so 3 years later, now they are still in this lawsuit. All right. Peter is set to actually start paying Cynthia in January of 2021. But here's the bad thing. Cynthia now has a foreclosure on her credit report because apparently with Bar 1 Atlanta, she put her name on the deed. They were married from 2010. They split up in 2016. Divorce was finalized in 2017. I'm literally trying to figure out why on God's green earth. If you're going to give him the money, give him the money. Apparently, not only did he need the money, the credit was shot too. And so you put your name on a deed of a restaurant and bar from a man that had several closed down. You risked your credit. And now you got a foreclosure in your new marriage. Mike Hill is probably not happy. But we in Atlanta, you can get somebody to clean it up and get that off your record. But I'm just saying, they don't look too good to start off your marriage and you already got a foreclosure from your ex-husband. And now you looking for your damn money back. I'm here to let you know, Cynthia, I don't think he got it. I don't think he has it, and I don't think he ever had it. The man that's going to reach his goals is going to get what he's trying to get one day. He just ain't got it right now. Did the man love you when he married you? I'm sure he did. But he also saw an opportunity. And he saw a single woman with a lot of cash, only one kid, and honestly, a woman that was emotional enough that he could play off of. He played you. He played you. He didn't have money to keep the bar out of foreclosure, but you think he has $170,000 to pay you back? He ain't got it. He just gonna file bankruptcy and just wipe this all clean. I think Cynthia need to just take this L along with several other L's she's taken over the years. I mean, I knew something was wrong when Nene told Peter, "You need to stop being a damn bitch." And you was still her friend after that. I don't think that was okay. And he didn't do nothing to Nene because, I mean, well, hell, Nene bigger than him. I mean, you know, what they gonna do, go outside and square up? He might actually lose. Nene's big. And I don't know if y'all seen it. Nene, I met her. She big in person. I came right up to her titty. Nene 5'11" and wears 6-inch heels. She walk around 6'5", 6'6". Big woman. Hippie woman. Cynthia, you got to do better. Now, this was my thing. I felt like you should have let this go, in my humble opinion, because it's not worth the stress. But apparently, you know, you coming back for season 13 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Why did they call you back, Cynthia? Ask me, what are you bringing to the show? That whole dungeon scene, bachelorette party scene was dreadful, and I yawned all the way through. Candy got a whip is in leather. That's another Thursday night for Candy. You look stiff as hell in them swings. That's another Tuesday night for you, looking stiff. I'm just saying. I just feel like you know, you walk stiff, you twerk stiff. Let's do the Cynthia twerk. Y'all ready? We're gonna do the Cynthia twerk. Everybody can do it. Whether you got ass or not, you can do it. Let's do the Cynthia twerk. Let me take your photo down. We're going to do the Cynthia twerk, okay? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. That's the Cynthia twerk. This right here. Nothing moves. She tries. She tries to bend it over. Nothing moves. Cynthia, nothing moves. Embrace Pangea is a black-owned health and wellness brand that has solidified themselves as being able to take care of your yoni. But guess what? They do more than just service your yoni. Yes, as a matter of fact, Embrace Pangea has products to cover you from head to toe, inside and out. And in particular, let me tell you about a couple products that I personally use. Number one is the herbal tooth powder that is better than any toothpaste that you will get over the counter. It will get your teeth clean and help your teeth to maintain a natural white shade. And in addition to that, the advanced botanical mouthwash is something that we all should have in our medicine cabinet. Now, when you look at a bottle like this with 25 potent herbs like echinacea, golden cell, don't laugh at me if I mispronounced that, you know what I meant. We need these natural ingredients in our mouth rinses so that we can fight tooth decay, gingivitis, all of that plaque, halitosis, and overall poor oral hygiene, okay? So if you want to get a good clearance when you go to the dentist, get you some Embrace Pangea, and in addition to that, make sure you use my code STORM to get 10% off your order at checkout today. Cynthia! And so I just feel like with all that, and after years of being dug out by a Jamaican, if that ain't loosening them hips up, I just feel like nothing will. And I don't think Mike Hill can do it for you. So I say all that to say, Cynthia, let the money go. You gonna drag this out for a storyline, and that's fine. Bravo. Please don't bring her back for season 14. There's nothing there. Without her crying over Nene every other season, I don't know what else she got to talk about. Unless she's gonna be kicking somebody else in the coochie, and you know, a producer's gonna come out and grab them and dry hump Portia. That's all I could give you. That was the most exciting thing you did on the show, was when you kicked Portia in her clitoris. And damn, that clitoris is so used, she ain't even feel it for real. But I'm just saying, with your long daddy long legs. Bravo, y'all better start revamping that show, because Potomac has been carrying the torch. Low key, Monique needs to be the head of Potomac, because literally they have eaten off of her all season, all because of a wig tug. Let me say this too. Candace, get over it, girl. You got your hair pulled. You be okay. You lost some edges, you be okay. Had you had a manager like me in your life, you know what I'd have told you? You supposed to have a wig line. Where is your wig glue? Monique dropped a song called Drag Queens. You supposed to drop a wig glue line called Drag Me, Monique. Undraggable. You know how many girls would have went out and got your wig glue knowing that even if I get into a fight at the club, this lace is staying in place? Candace, you dropped the ball over there crying with that perfectly folded Kleenex. Chris said it best. How did she always have a perfectly folded Kleenex? How was she always crying and snuffling to have a stopped up ass nose with no tears coming out? You didn't cry so much, I think you have literally no tears left. Even your body, like, I'm not producing no tears for this bullshit. It's old and it's tired. Congratulations on your new house. While you worried about everybody else's business, where's your deed? I want to check it and see who's on it. Congratulations, though. Is it time to put your big girl panties on, Candace? Is it time for you to look down there? Look at your bush? Realize you're supposed to be a mature grown woman, not one still up under mommy. You got a whole husband with a brown penis. You should be preoccupied. Now you gonna have a baby for a story like, you know what? I'm not going down that road. I'm not doing it. That's another thing too, Atlanta. Y'all better not tell me in season 14 that now, you know, Mike and Cynthia are trying for a baby. If y'all do that, I'm turning the TV off. I'm never watching that show again. I promise you. If Cynthia come up with a storyline about they going to fertility clinics and now they gonna have a child, I'm done. I drop it all because I can't do it. I just can't do it. Pitiful. Atlanta needs some new, fresh, vibrant, entrepreneurial women. I agree. I absolutely agree. Hey, Storm, I'm here for the ish. She could have sold folded napkins. She could have. She should have done something because she did nothing. Candy needs to come out as a stud. Y'all leave Candy alone. Candy did tell y'all she's bisexual, though. Candy has never hid anything she's done sexually. Like, she already said that sometimes her and Todd swing, but they do it together, and it's a girl, you know, that they both like, because they not going to dare bring a man in the bedroom. Ladies, let me ask you something. I would tell y'all to try it, but I don't want y'all to get drop kicked. But the next time your man asks for a threesome, just ask him, call Brian. He gonna look at you like, what? Like, yeah, you want a threesome? Yeah, I want a threesome too. Call Brian. Call Terrell. Matter of fact, call Brian, Terrell, and Josh. Like, I want y'all to play that, but I don't want you to get drop kicked, though. And then you email me talking about Storm while you tell me to say that. Like, I'm just saying, though, I think that'll be funny.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.